Up next, the latest threat to your privacy, your most basic constitutional rights. You still have them. Let's try to hang on to them. We'll have a special report in just a moment. Stay with us. We're coming right back. Well, Washington, D.C. has the toughest handgun ban in the country, and constitutional rights of all kinds are under attack in that city. D.C. police now are launching an aggressive and some say purely illegal plan to search homes for illegal handguns. Bill Tucker has our report.
Police in Washington, D.C. are getting ready to go door to door in high-crime neighborhoods asking to search for illegal guns and drugs. The response from community activists and the ACLU is simple and blunt.
Do not let the police inside your house.
Critics don't want constitutional rights sacrificed for some quick fix, as they call the police plan.
If the Founding Fathers were not concerned with the British troops coming into their homes, we wouldn't have a Fourth Amendment. That's why we have it. And they condition passage of the Constitution on passage of the Bill of Rights. This is not something to be taken very lightly.
The Fourth Amendment guards against unreasonable searches, directs that search warrants only be granted for probable cause, with a description of what is being sought. Those rights can be waived, but only if consent is informed and not coerced.
This is a program that people have been asking us to implement. We're doing it. It's entirely voluntary. No constitutional rights are going to be violated.
Some in the community do support the program.
Good people make up the majority, and the good people are tired of living where we feel like we are subject to those that are committing crimes in our community.
But many are wary. They note that while people consenting to searches are granted amnesty, that amnesty is void if a gun discovered in a search is found to have been used to commit a crime.
We shouldn't be letting the police in. I served there for a quarter century. I wouldn't let the police in my house.
Police say the Safe Homes initiative won't begin until the officers it selects are well-trained in how to carry out the program.
Gun surrender programs call for people to voluntarily turn in illegal guns in return for amnesty or cash, sometimes both. There is very little precedent for programs like the one in D.C. Boston has been trying to implement a similar program since late last year, but haven't been able to because of community resistance. St. Louis did implement one in the mid-90s, Lou, but it abandoned the plan.
Well, you know how I hate to take a position, but what idiot came up with this direct assault on constitutional rights? I mean, what the people of Washington, D.C. ought to be telling somebody to stick it big time.
Well, the communities so far have. I asked them where they got this idea. They said we got it from St. Louis and we got it from Boston.
Well, wait a minute. Who in Washington got this idea? The mayor? Who is this? The chief of police?
This is the chief of police.
The chief of police. These are the people who don't trust the people of Washington, D.C. to have a gun to protect themselves in their own homes.
Yeah, and then they will tell you, the chief and the police will tell you they got it from the people, Lou. The people
I'll tell you what the chief and whoever is with the chief on this, go read the Constitution of the United States. You're out of your mind. Cut it out. This shouldn't even be a matter to take up with the ACLU or anyone else. How about that simple decency, intelligence, and common sense? How about just the absolute enrapture that you might have with American values? The idea you would knock on a man or woman's home, on their door? Unbelievable. What are these people, what are they doing? They're not going to just let this stand, surely.
Well, they haven't been able to implement it, Lou. They keep trying to, and they keep backing off implementing the program because resistance from the community, the one whose idea this was, has been so strong.
Well, who is the one idea? Who's the one person with this idea? There's always one person. I'd like to know who the hell that fool is, so to speak. Bill Tucker, thank you very much.